Good morning. Welcome back, everybody.
This is Morning Announcements
With Madisyn
and Mr. I.
Today is
Monday, October 19th.
Hey, Madisyn,
Yes?
what's for lunch?
I'm thinking it's chicken nuggets. Let's see if my reflexes were correct. It is. Whoa!
Yum.
Yum.
I know you like to collect quotes. Do you have a new quote about student engagement for us, Madisyn?
Curiosity is a spark behind the spark of every great idea.
I like it. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
To Kiri and Miss O'Meara's class.
Well, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
To Mrs. Saul, who is one of our amazing third grade teachers.
Didn't you just tell us something about Mrs. Saul a couple weeks ago?
Yes, I did. Smart thinking, Mr. I.
Hey, I gotta be good for something, huh?
Yeah.
And happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to
Dr. Risher, who is our principal.
She is, and you just interviewed her too, didn't you?
Yes. And happy birthday to the following famous people.
Former heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to this man.
This man, actor Jon Favreau.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to this lady.
This lady, actress Rebecca Ferguson. Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah, happy birthday. This is Todd Time with Mrs. Todd.
Hi Wildcats, welcome back to Todd Time. Today we're going to practice a coping skill. We're going to do some palm presses. You'll need to be sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor, shoulders back. Bring the palms of your hands together with your forearms parallel to the floor. That looks like this. Now push your palms against each other as hard as you can. Then breathe in as you look over your left shoulder. Breathing out as you rotate your head to look over your right shoulder. Remember, a good deep breath is in through your nose and out through your mouth. Ready? And breathe in as you return your head back to center. Repeat this sequence, but this time by breathing in and looking over your right side. Now release your hands and relax your muscles. Start by rolling your wrists, wiggling those fingers. There, now that you've practiced the coping skill, you should be back in the green zone, ready to get back to work. Hope you're feeling less stressed, more relaxed.
Thank you, Ms. Todd.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Todd. This day in history. History. This day in history. History. This day in history. History.
This day in history. I'm once again going to take you back to the year 1791, and you've seen this picture before. Yes, it is the Battle of Yorktown. It ended this day in 1791 when the British forces came to terms of surrender with General George Washington, ending the U.S. Revolutionary War. It happened this day in 1791.
That's amazing. This is Word on the Street with the mystery person.
I can't wait to see who it is this week.
Me too.
Hi, this is Mr. Ball with the Word on the Street. This week I chose the word benthic, meaning of or pertaining to the bottom, especially the bottom of the ocean. Crab are benthic animals in the ocean. I enjoy searching for benthic macroinvertebrates in mountain streams and rivers. Benthic.
Thanks. I learned a lot. How about you, Madisyn?
Yeah.
Madisyn,
Yes.
is that a square egg up in the corner?
Oh my, I guess so.
Look at that. I see the egg yolk and then the white they square. Oh, no, it says October 19th.
Oh, now I get it.
Okay. Well, did you know that October 19th is National...
Seafood Bisque Day. Is that shrimp?
Oh, yeah.
It just needs some crab butter and it'll be better.
Oh, give me some crackers too, please.
Yeah, some saltine crackers.
Sounds good. Oh, I guess we better get back to our show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Kentucky Day.
Kentucky Fried Chicken or Kentucky Day?
Just Kentucky Day.
And clean your virtual desktop day. Oh, it looks like I need to clean my desk off.
Yeah, you do that. The rest of us will try too.
This is Ollie's Entertainment. This is Get to Know Our Teachers.
Yeah, let's get to know our teachers. Who are you going to introduce us to this week, Madisyn?
Mrs. Sweeney.
Okay, tell me, where did she go to school?
She graduated from Inglemoor High School, which is in Kenmore, home of the Vikings.
And college?
She went to college at Western Washington University, which is also a Viking. She must really like Vikings. And City University to get her master's degree.
How long has she been a teacher?
Mrs. Sweeney has been a teacher for a total of 29 years.
Whoa, she must be really good at what she does.
Yes, that's a fact.
Okay, is she married?
Yes, she is married to Sean. They have been married for 28 years, and he is a nurse at the Grace Harbor Hospital.
Do they have any kids?
Yes, they have 3 girls, Shauna, Alexa, and Maddie.
Well, that's all cool. Anything else you have to tell us about Mrs. Sweeney?
Yes, I do. Her dad, husband, and Mrs. Sweeney built the house they live in for about 2 years. Every spare minute they had, they strapped on their tool belts and nail guns to build their household.
Whoa, that's a pretty cool story. I didn't know that. You have some pictures you'd like to share?
Yes, I do. This is Mrs. Sweeney on the front porch of the house she built with her little bear. This is the house she built. It looks awesome, Mrs. Sweeney. And this is at King's Cross Station in London, England. It is the train station from Harry Potter.
Look, I see all their scarves.
Yeah, and those wands. They must be big fans of Harry Potter.
They must. They look like they had fun.
Yeah, let's see who we'll be getting to know next week.
Okay, I can't wait.
Drum roll, please. Do-do-do-do. Mrs. Walker Boone.
Woohoo! 4th grade teacher. She just got married a couple weeks ago, didn't she?
Yeah, and now her last name's Boone, not Miss Walker.
Okay, send that information in, Mrs. Boone.
This is Sports with Ellie, our amazing sports reporter.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sports with Ellie. Tonight on Monday Night Football will be the Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals facing off against each other. The Cowboys quarterback, Dak Prescott, he got injured, so Andy Dalton will fill in as the backup quarterback for him. We're getting really close to the baseball World Series. So next time, stay active.
Stay active.
Thanks, Ellie. This is Life on the Beach with Sunny.
I wonder what adventure he's going to take us on this week.
Yeah, there's been some interesting things. Montana, Westport, the surf shop, everywhere you can think of.
Hey Ocosta, thanks for coming to another Life on the Beach with Sunny. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. I've just been a little more busy than I usually am. But today on Life on the Beach, we're going to be talking about how the ocean changes a lot in just a couple of hours. Yesterday, it was a beautiful day in Westport, Washington, and me and my family went surfing. But now, it's rainy and clammy, and this is what it looks like. And I don't like it when it's like this, because you don't get to do anything. But like I said, in a couple of hours, Westport's weather can change like that. And thanks for coming to Another Life on the Beach with Sunny. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Sunny.
Well, it's Monday. I bet you have another joke for us. What do you have for us this week?
Let me think. What did the left eye say to the right eye?
I don't know. Are you cross-eyed?
No, I'm not cross-eyed, but I can make myself go cross-eyed if I want. Between us, something smells. Ugh, I smell Trevor's stinky diaper. Ugh.
I get it now. That's a funny one.
This is part 1 of my interview with Mrs. Rissy Ness. Hello, please state your name and where you live.
My name is Ness, and I live in Westport.
You're a coach at the high school. Before I start asking questions about your coaching experiences, I'd like the kids to know a little more about you.
Awesome. So, I grew up here in Westport.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in South Bend, but I grew up here, went to Ocosta, graduated from here, and moved away for a few years, but ended up moving back here.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I do. I have two sisters. I am one of 3.
What are their names?
So my oldest sister's name is Desiree, and my middle sister's name is Devin.
Do you have, I was going to ask the same question again. Would it be helpful? Okay. What was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school, honestly, was probably PE.
That is a fun one.
That is a fun one, yes.
Did you have any funny or embarrassing stories about something that happened to you in elementary school?
Probably one that stands out is, as you know, it gets very wet and rainy here, and we running the soccer fields during recess, and I find the biggest puddle I could to slip in, and I was drenched from head to toe. And for some reason, that one stuck with me.
Such a peaceful bath.
Yes.
It was probably very cold.
It was very cold and very uncomfortable.
When you were younger, what did you want to be?
When I was young, I wanted to be a teacher, but I didn't pursue that, and I got married and became a stay-at-home mom instead, and then somehow found my way to the school anyways.
You're married. Tell us about your family. What does your husband do for a living?
So my husband, he does a couple things. He is a residential appraiser, which means he goes and finds the values of homes. And he also is a youth pastor here at our local church, and he coaches football.
Is it crazy in the morning when you have 4 females having to get ready to go someplace together?
It is. So I do. And yes, it can be a little crazy. Sometimes I find myself not alone in my own bathroom, even though I have my own bathroom. My girls tend to migrate to my bathroom if theirs is taken up. But we have worked out a good system to where we're on time to most places. So
most places.
We've gotten a pretty good routine going for having 4 females in the house. So I'm actually pretty impressed with how quick we can get ready.
Your husband also coached for a while when you were coaching. Was that hard when both of you coached during the same season?
Because he jumped right into coaching football and basketball and baseball, and I jumped right into coaching soccer and basketball and fast pitch. So it got crazy there for a little bit, but my girls, if you ask them, they loved it. We called them gym rats because they were always with us in the gym or whatever field we were at. Our girls just came along when they weren't old enough to play. So to me, I think it was well worth it because it kind of got them hungry for playing sports. And, when they were younger, they looked up to those older athletes and could really picture themselves doing that when they got older. So it was chaotic at times. And at times we ate out a lot for dinner because neither one of us wanted to go home and cook. But it's been worth it.
You graduated from Ocosta High School. What is it like to work at the same school you graduated from?
It's awesome.
It's probably cool.
It is. And what's really neat about it is there's still some of the same teachers here that taught me, and they're teaching my girls now. And so there's not a whole lot of people that get to brag about that, your kids have the same teachers you did. And I love that part of it. I'm a Wildcat forever. And be able to have the opportunity to work in the place that you love it's awesome.
Tell us about your job at school, not coaching.
So in the ISS room, in school suspension, and it doesn't sound glamorous. And at first I was a little intimidated to work at that job, but it actually has been pretty rewarding. It's neat to be able to be a part of the kids' lives who don't see potential in themselves and get to be able to speak that into their lives. So I also do attendance here as well. So just try to stay on top of kids attending school regularly. So it's an awesome job.
What is the most rewarding part of your job?
The most rewarding part is, like I said, those students that come to me aren't always in the best of moods because, what student is willing to take responsibility for their actions at the time. But when they come to me, I'm able to have those hard conversations of, you got to own what you did and do something about it. So my biggest go-to line for these kids is I don't believe in bad kids. I believe in kids that make bad choices. And so just trying to change a perspective about themselves is something that I enjoy doing. And to me, that's probably the most rewarding part of it.
What sports did you play growing up?
Throughout my junior high and most of my high school career, I played volleyball, basketball, and fast pitch. I ended up not playing volleyball my junior and senior year. I really wanted to focus on basketball. That was kind of my go-to sport, and so I would train during the fall time and get ready for the basketball season. So those are sports I played.
What position did you play on softball?
I played shortstop and second base, and then we actually, my sophomore year of high school, switched from slow pitch to fast pitch. So Ocosta didn't start playing fast pitch until my sophomore year, and there was no girl that wanted to get behind the plate, and so Mrs. Rasmus thought I should be that girl. So then I played catcher the rest of my high school career.
You were part of some great basketball teams in Ocosta history. What are some of your favorite memories playing basketball at the Ocosta High School?
So favorite part was getting to be a part of the team that in '98 we were the first female basketball team at Ocosta to go to state. So that was pretty cool. We had made districts every year, but for some reason we just couldn't finish at districts and make it to state. But my junior year, we finally made it to state, and then my senior year, we not only made it to districts, we became the district champs my senior year, and also got to go to state again. So that was pretty memorable.
When you see your former teammates today, do you still talk about those accomplishments?
We do. I get to see a few of them still in the community. Get to work with one, Shauna Bradley, who is the elementary cook and also coaches a couple sports here. Her and I get to reminisce about those good old days all the time, and it's fun to go down memory lane with her.
I understand that you had a pretty special 18th birthday. Can you tell us about it?
18th birthday. So a little bit about me and how and my position of basketball. I was the point guard, and I had two pretty tall posts, Shauna Bradley being one of them, and another girl named Liz, and they were kind of the twin towers. You know, they were ones that I would penetrate the key and dish to. So they were always the go-to scorers. I was a passer. Well, my 18th birthday happened to be at State in the Tacoma Dome, and we played a team that had, I believe, at least 3 people over 6 foot tall on that team. So they were guarding our posts pretty hard. And another one of my wings was also a shooter, and they were guarding her pretty hard. So they left me open a lot. And I was not one that shot a whole lot, but during this game, I felt like I needed to change things up. And for some reason, on my 18th birthday, I decided to become a shooter. And I ended up making 6 3-pointers in the Tacoma Dome and had a total of 21 points, which was a career high for me. And it was definitely a memorable one for me. It was pretty exciting. It was a great way to spend my birthday with awesome people. And that was fun times.
Tell us about your high school basketball coach, Mr. Brian Macy.
Oh, Mr. He was one of those coaches that he was passionate about coaching the sport, and he was passionate about making a player out of anybody team. And you weren't always guaranteed that position. Even though you made varsity, you still had to prove yourself each and every day. And it was something that challenged each and every one of us teammates. We knew that we had to work our tails off, and he never accepted any excuses. He was an understanding guy, but he was a guy that he wanted to win some basketball games, and he saw the potential in us girls and wouldn't accept anything less than hard work. So I get to see him every once in a while when we go to Nacelle, because he coached boys basketball there for a while. He was also their AD for a while. So whenever I got to go to Nacelle as a coach, I got to see him, and it was always neat to catch up with each other. But I have the utmost respect for him as a coach and as an individual.
Do you have any funny stories that you can share about playing basketball in high school?
Oh my goodness. Funny stories. I think one of the stories that stands out most is we went to a little place called St. John. Mr. I is very familiar with St. John because that's where he met his wife. She was our cook at St. John, Miss Kate was, and anytime us girls would go through the lunch line, we were always greeted with a smile of Kate. And then once we found out that Mr. I was pursuing Kate, we probably used that a lot to make fun of Mr. I and meeting his love at this camp. But when we were at St. John's, us girls were always about pranking the other team that roomed with us. And it usually involved water, or waking them up with water, or banging trash cans, and I think it was actually Miss Kate that was an accomplice to getting us the wooden spoons to bang on the trash cans. So that's one of my fun memories of basketball.
You played college basketball. Where did you play?
I played at Harvard College, actually.
What was more memorable, high school or college basketball?
I would definitely high school basketball, hands. You play with those girls more. You grew up with those girls, and we had a lot more success on my high school team than we ever did in my college team.
You played softball for Mrs. Rasmus. Tell us what it was like to play for her.
It was incredible. Mrs. Rasmus is definitely, if you don't know her, she can be intimidating because she is a no-nonsense kind of person, which I love and appreciate. You don't always love it as a teenager, though. But She definitely did not like the words "I can't." That's something that I have taken into my coaching, is not allowing players to say "I can't." That is something that I try to instill in some of my players as well. And she is one that that I took that from. She was always one that wanted us to go with "I'll try" instead of "I can't." She was one that always wanted us to suck up our injuries, which again I can appreciate. I think sometimes we like to whine and cry about our boo-boos, and she's one that just said play through it, and that was a good challenge, I think, coming from a coach. So I definitely always have loved her dedication, even to this day, of teams that she's not even coaching, and she's still dedicated to supporting them. So
Well, that was interesting. I can't wait till next week's episode.
Me too. This is Ray J with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic to which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Ray J. The pledge is getting better every day.
Yeah, thanks, Ray J. If you would like to contact us, here are emails down below. Remember, our emails are for questions, ideas, shout-outs, and pledge videos. We need some more pledge videos.
Yeah, ask your friends, ask grandma, grandpa, and aunt and uncle, anyone for a pledge video. We'll make sure we get it in. All right, that's all for our show today. Remember, everybody, be a good kid. Do the right thing.
What he said.
All right, bye now.
Bye.